Hello, I am responding to Module 7, second main post prompt. Okay, I'm going to read out the story because I want to. Karen was asked by her boss to represent her company, a Fortune 500 multinational organization based out of Seattle, at a trade conference in Quito, Ecuador. Karen was surprised, excited, and flattered. She was additionally thrilled as she had accepted a 2-year relocation to Quito to begin in 8 months, and this would give her an opportunity to explore the city. Travel the city, navigating the airport and ground transportation, and getting checked in was easy, and Karen thought things were going well. That is, until the conference opening cocktail part. Initially, things seemed to be going smoothly. After a little while, Karen was approached by a young woman who worked as a senior executive from a regional firm who introduced herself as Maria. Right as she struck up a conversation with Karen, Maria began moving closer and closer. It seemed to Karen that every time she moved away, Maria would move even closer. After a while, Karen found herself against a wall, unable to move, and Maria maintained very close posture. Finally, becoming very uncomfortable, Karen curtly excused herself, returning to her room, and decided not to return to the remaining social events during the conference. What do you think was going on here? What I think initially what was going on here is both of these people come from different backgrounds, so they like different cultural backgrounds, and they have different opinions about social, like, what's etiquette, or like how closely you can stand next to one another, because it's obvious that Karen likes her space, as most Americans do, and Maria thinks it's respectful to be up in her business. I'm just kidding. She thinks that's the culture she comes from. Do you feel that Karen handled the situation well? How do you think Maria might have felt as Karen backed away during the conversation? I feel like Karen, she didn't do it good. She didn't handle the situation very well, because initially what I think is there's a difference in what they value. I'm so tired. Hold on. How do you think Karen handled the situation well? No. Because she should have understood that she was in a foreign place, and culturally they don't have the same opinions about space, so I would have expected that to happen. How do you think Maria might have felt as Karen backed away? She probably thought she was being rude. She was like, "Where are you going?" That's what I would have been like. I've been like, she probably was like, "Does my breath stink? Did I do something wrong?" There's probably a lot of self-doubt bubbling up from that experience. What could Karen have done to make herself feel more comfortable? What could she have said to Maria? Well, she could have said anything. Like, I think she could have said anything. She could have said, "Oh, why are you getting closer to me?" And then maybe that could have sparked a cute conversation about different cultures, what's acceptable, and she could have got some really good insight about how to handle that lack of space. I don't know, and that could have been a good learning experience as well. How could Karen have non-verbally communicated to Maria she needed more space during their conversation? That's hard because I feel like she kind of did non-verbally communicate by stepping away. She was like, so she could have been like, "Back up, ma'am, back up." I mean, that seems rude though. I feel like taking a step back would have been enough, but I would say a hand. Being just like, "Stop, go away." Have you ever interacted with someone who wished to speak closer to you than you felt comfortable? Yes. Yes, that's just it. What was your perception of this individual's behavior? How did you handle the situation? Sadly, I kind of do what Karen does, is I kind of step back and I'm like, ah. Um, no, people that get up in your space is kind of annoying, but that's because that's where I come from culturally. I don't even like hugging people, so that's just me. Alright, that seems good enough. That's my answers. Alright, thank you. Bye.